Yes, good afternoon, student. There is some connection problem. So we have discussed already about the previous lecture. So now move on to the today's lecture. And the topic for today's lecture is seed dispersal and its agents. So we will discuss about the seed dispersal. So first of all, what is seed dispersal? What is the meaning of dispersal? The meaning of dispersal is to spread out. To spreading out something is known as dispersal. Means when we spread the seed is known as seed dispersal. So spreading of seed from one place to the another place or moving the seed from one place to another place is known as seed dispersal. So plant are fixed on the ground and cannot move from one place to another place. So it is the basically it is the problem with the plants. They cannot move. They only stay at one place throughout their whole life. So they cannot move from one place to the another place. So how they will able to disperse their seeds? So it is a big problem of the plants. Plants cannot move, so they cannot disperse the seed by themselves. There are some external agency which play the role in seed dispersal. So we will discuss about it. In a sunlight, water and space to grow. The seeds at one place near the plant. So there will be competition among them for sunlight, water, and space. And if they do not get enough space, they will not grow properly. So to avoid this competition, they have to be dispersed. They have to be moved from one place to another place. So it is important that the seeds are spread out. Very much important. So nature helps seeds to travel away from one parent's plant, from the parents. So nature helps the seeds. So who will help in the seed dispersal? Nature will help dispersal. Nature having agents which play an important role in seed dispersal. This process of scattering of the seed is called seed dispersal. This process of scattering means dispersal out, means spreading out the seed. Again, okay, sir. So seed dispersal and its agents. So the process of scattering of seed is called seed dispersals. So seeds are spread out. This spreading out or scattering out of seed is known as seed dispersals. So plant cannot move, so they cannot spread the seed from one place to another place. There have to be some agent or some external agency which will play the role in seed dispersal. So nature will help the plants for their seed dispersals. So seed are scattered in different way by various external agents like wind, water, etc. So nature having wind, water, and many agents which will help the seeds in spreading. They are called agent of dispersal. So wind, water, these are known as agent of dispersal. So the first agent is wind. So dispersal by wind. So how it will take place? Seeds that are very light and small usually get dispersed by wind. So lightweight seeds and small size seeds are spread from one place to another place with the help of wind. Wind will play an important role in spreading the lightweight seed. Seed of cotton, heptares, and dandelion have long hair around them, allowing them to be carried away by the wind. So there are some examples like cotton, dandelions. The seeds of that plants are having long hair like structure, and they are very lightweight. So lightweight and having hair like structure help them to float in air. So wind will help them to carry it away from one place to another place. Seed of some plant like maple, jacaranda, and drumstick have wing-like structure which help them to float in air. There are some another example of maple and the drumstick plants. The seed of that plant having wing-like structure as birds are having wings. So with the help of wings, birds can move from one place to the another place through the air. So seeds of maple plants and drumstick also having wing-like structure, and they are also lightweight. So wing-like structure and their lightweight help them to float in air. So they can easily float in air and can move from one place to the another place with the help of wind, with the help of air. Wind is the moving air. Moving air is known as wind. So with the help of wind, the lightweight seeds and the seeds having hair-like structure, wing-like structure can easily move from one place to the another place. So in this way, they can be dispersed with the help of wind. The second agent is water. So dispersal by water. So there are some seeds like coconut. Coconut is having the hollow structure, hollow inside, and also having the hair-like structure, which enable them to float in water easily. So with the help of their special structure, coconut can travel from one place to the another with the help of water. So flowing water carries seed of plants that grow in or near water bodies. Flowing water carry seeds with them. For example, coconut which grow near sea coast is hollow from inside and is covered with thick, fibrous, rough hair on outside. So coconut is having a special structure. It is hollow inside and outside it is having a hair-like structure which help them to flow in water. When a coconut falls from a tree into water, it is float, it float and travel with a wave which deposit it far away where it is grow into new place. So when the coconut is detached or fall off from their parents' plant, the plants which produce a coconut, it travel from one place to the another place with the help of flowing water. The wave of water float them from one place or displace them from one place to the another place. The spongy lotus fruit is also dispersed by water. So lotus fruit is also dispersed by water. So here is the agent. Which is the agent? Water. Water is playing the role of agent of dispersal. So dispersal by water. So next is the dispersal by animals. Here animal will play the role of agent. Animal, human being and the animal also helps disperse seeds. So human being and the animal will also play an important role in seed dispersal, moving the seeds from one place to the another place. We throw away seeds after eating fruit like cherry, mango, papaya, and apple. So many of the fruit having the seeds inside. So after eating the main fruit, main juicy part, we throw their seeds here and there. Birds and animal eat whole fruit at one place. So bird and animal eat the whole fruit at one place and pass out the undigested seeds after some time at another place. Like they are eating the fruit at one place and they flew away to the another place, and at that place they removed out the undigested seeds. They passed out the undigested seeds at another place. Such seeds thus germinate at place far away from their parents' plant. So the seeds will germinate, but the place it is very much far away from their parents. Parents' plant means the plant which produces the main fruit or the main seeds. And due to the animal or the bird, it is carried away from the another place to the another place. So when they get the favorable condition, like proper amount of water, proper amount of heat, proper soil, they will germinate into the new plants. Some seeds have hook, spine, thorns, or stiff hair on them, which get attached to the fur of animal passing by, feathers of birds, and even to our clothing. So some seeds having spine-like structure, like hooks or thorns, which attach to the animal body or attach with our clothes or the feathers of the birds, and they spread from one place to the another place or carried out from one place to the another place. This will help, also help in seed dispersal. Eventually they get dispersed to distant places, so they are carried away from one place to the another place. Like example are Pupelia gentium. Gentium means cochlears. You can see easily from your screen or from your book the structure of gentium and Papillia. They are having spine like structure, and they get detached, they can attach with the body of animal or with our clothing, and they can be dispersed from one place to the another place. In this way they are dispersed. The next method of dispersal is dispersal by explosion. So we are having some another method, that is explosion. So in many a way we see that after the when the fruit fully ripen, when the fruit fully ripen, they suddenly burst, and the seed will scattered here and there are the far off places. So this sudden explosion is known as dispersal by explosion. So some fruits like pea and balsam burst open or explode when they ripen. After ripen, the fruit of pea or balsam explode. The seed pop out and get scattered away from the mother plants. The mother plants means the plants which produces those seeds, and it is scattered away by the process of explosion. Like we are having the explosion in crackers during the Diwali day, like crackers explode suddenly, and the smoke and the gases scattered here and there. In the same manner, when the fruit ripen, some of the fruit explode, suddenly explode, and their seeds scattered here and there. This is also the method of seed dispersal. So some of the seeds may be dispersed by explosions. So these are the method which we have discussed today of dispersals. So I'm again repeating uh, this topic which we have covered in today's lecture. Also, there are some connection problem, but now we are having a very much smooth connection. So I am repeating the lecture again. Okay. So the today's topic which we have discussed is the seed dispersal and its agents. So what is the seed dispersal? So seed dispersal is nothing but spreading the seeds, spreading out of seed from one place to another place, but not with the help of human only, but with the help of some natural agents. So natural agents, we are having some natural agents like wind, water, animal, some birds, and explosion, wind. So these are the natural agents which help in seed dispersal. So what is a seed dispersal? The process of scattering of seed is called seed dispersal. So seed are scattered in the different ways by the external agents like wind and water. So we have discussed the seed dispersal by wind. Seed are dispersed from one place to another place, are carried out from one place to another place with the help of moving air. Moving air is known as wind. So the seeds which are very much light weighted or having structure, hairy structure or wing-like structure, they can easily travel from one place to another place with the help of wind. They can float in air with the help of their wing-like structure. Example are cotton seeds, dandelion seeds, the maple seeds. They can easily travel through air with the help of fast moving wind. Dispersal by water. The seeds like coconuts can be very much easily float in water and can be carried from one place to the another place. So this type of seed dispersal is dispersal by water, dispersal by animals. Many of the birds and animals eat the whole fruit at one place and pass out the undigested seeds after some time at another place. So when the seeds get the favorable condition, they start germinating. This is also the method of seed dispersal by animal or by birds. Many of the seeds having spine-like structure or thorn or hook, they can attach with the body of animal or with the clothing of human being or with the feather of birds, and they carried out from one place to the another place. So this is also the type of dispersal by animal. The next method is dispersal by explosion. When the ripened fruit, fully ripened fruit, suddenly explode and their seeds scattered here and there, this method is dispersal by explosion. So student, these are the topic for today. If you are having any type of query or any doubt, you may ask your question one by one.